In Chapter 2, we talked about some of the properties of relationships. We also looked at some equations and how they look on a graph and tables of data points. So we have this diamond of relationship representations, and we are going to start on page 170 with example number 12, which is an equation that we are going to find the intercepts of, the properties of intercept. We're going to find points, which will be those intercepts. We could also make a table. And we're going to graph it, which will be this relationship representation right there. So let's get started with y equals x minus 6. And to find the intercepts, our first step is find the intercepts. We find where is y equal to 0. Where is the x value for that? If we're looking for a point, we'll need an xy coordinate, and our y coordinate will be 0 for our x-intercept, so we set y equal to 0, which makes 0 equal x minus 6. If we add 6 to both sides now, we will get that 6 equals x. Now we know a point, which is x equals 6 when y equals 0. This is also known by its property name of x-intercept, because when y equals 0, we are on the x-axis. The next step is to find yet another, because there are always two intercepts in two dimensions, right? X equals 0 will be our y-intercept. So instead of 0 equals x minus 6, now we want the x to be 0, so we have y equals 0 minus 6, which means that y equals a negative 6. And we found another point, 0, negative 6, which is our y-intercept. And we will see on the graph when we plot these that our x-intercept will lie on our x-axis. Our x-axis, this is our x-axis, and our y-intercept will lie on our y-axis. The x-intercept is the point 6, 0, so we follow the x-axis along until we find 6, and then we go to y equals 0, which is on that x-axis itself. And this is our first point, 6, 0, the x-intercept. Our second point was 0, negative 6, so 0 in x is on the y-axis, and we go down to the y value of negative 6, and we've got our second point, 0, negative 6. So we have officially found the intercepts, check. We have plotted points, check. Now we need to finish out the graph, which is simply to connect our dots, because we recognize this as a line. One property of this equation, because it's x to the 1 power and y to the 1 power, is that this is a linear equation. It is a line. We only need 2 points to make a line, so we're going to just connect them with a straight line. And there you go. Problem done. Good luck with the rest of section 2.1, problems 11 through 22. If you have any other questions, please seek me out or some tutoring at the Math Hotspot. Or, of course, Google some other videos.